Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Star Ladder and welcome back to the Bets.net Challenger Series. It's time for Game 2 to be broadcasted on this particular channel between HAVU and Valiance. We've already seen Epsilon take on North Academy in an elimination match. Now this one is a promotion match. Both teams in a 2-1 record. One of them is going forward to Stage 2. The other one will stay in Stage 1 for just one more match longer, but it will be their last chance in this particular Swiss. It's HAVU versus Valiance. And well, I'm going to be honest, not 100% familiar with these guys. I've not had the best of, how to put this? I've not had the best of experiences or the most amount of experience with the Finnish scene and the Serbian scene. So, can't 100% solidly say who's going to be winning this one, but I do recognise quite a number of players here. I do recognise several from the Valiance side. Joksic is one, Letney's one, Hunter's another. Been a very long time since I've seen these guys, though, so I can't really say anything. But let me know what your thoughts are in the Twitch chat. My name is Switchblade J. I'll be taking you through this particular matchup as soon as we're ready to get into the knife, which should be in just a couple of moments' time here. The map is, of course, Mirage. Both sides have had a very good track record of Mirage in the past, winning out some very good maps against some very good teams. And I have we've got the likes of LDLC and Alternate Attacks and even Avangard under their pocket, the old major challengers. Lots and lots of good results from them. Meanwhile, over for Valiance, they haven't had quite as many results as HAVU have, but they have been able to take away good victories against some very good teams. They've got the likes of Hellraisers and Godsent and Sprout all in their sort of belt. So they've got quite a lot of experience here on the server on this particular map. So let me know what you think. Let me know who you're going with, who you're supporting, or who you're predicting. For me, I'm hoping the best outcome is the best outcome with some very good Counter-Strike. It's the knife round. Ready to get started. CT as desirable. Both sides don't have an amazing, counterbalance from either side. For the most part, just very balanced towards what CT and T sides they want to take. But we'll find out what kind of form they're sitting in. CT side is always the most viable and most valuable choice of side in general. So let's find out whether they will be going for it right here. So HAVU starting things off here on the CT side of the map for the knife. Valiance on T, and this is all maybe about to change in the next couple of moments. Valiance will win it out. So, where are we going, boys? Stick or stay? Stay or switch, I should say. There we go. Valiance will decide to go to the CT side to start things off. That does, of course, mean that our Bets.net odds are a little bit off. They do have Valiance pinned at 60% to win this one, so those odds on the top of your screen, flip them around, and that is basically what you've got as the correct odds, essentially. Of course, you can put a bet down on this match right now at Bets.net. And many other matches going on right now, including matches from the CS Summit and all across the board of Counter-Strike. All available for you on Bet.net, the sponsor for this tournament. Quite a number of matches going on at the moment right now, so a few more coming up later today, so do be sure to get your bets in if that is what you're into. But for now, let's get into this match. Valiance starting things off on the CT side, HAVU on the T side. We're getting ready to go into the pistol round. Fuse kit out for Emmy double flash for him as well on the CT side, and Kevlar coming out for most players out here. Zate, I think that's how you say it, although it does look like an enemy supposed to say backwards. E-Track, so that's the case. He's got himself a smoke and a Molotov. Already using that Molotov to flush out positions, I guess, early down towards the midline to push people out of sniper nest. Yep, that's the case. Joksic trying to take that on mid control, but could be able to spot some players as they cross here from short. So very quick hit coming in from HAVU, and Emmy has to kind of rotate in time, using one of those flashbangs to try and hold off the Apt push, but so far it's not working out. Two frags come through for Khan and Alexip. Very, very easy taking a sight. And as a result, it's a 5-on-2 retake left for the lone two players, Joksic and Flash. Some low HP. Toxic trying to look for one of these heads to spot out Otto and take him down at the very least. So something to work with for Valiance's side, but they've got a lot more to do here. And right now, HAVU are not giving them anything to work with. They're just going to sit on this bomb and wait for them to push out and take the picks as appropriate. Alex Sib gets one. Joxic still fragging now. He's got himself 3. Switches out to the Glock. Spots out Alex Sib. 4K. No way. He's going to make it work. He runs around desperately looking for this defuse kit, but he hasn't got enough time. We'll run away with the ace. That will not be around. That goes to the favor of Valiance. It's just pistol to the T side of HAVU, and the Finns take the opening start. I did say that Joxic was one of the standout names. Remember him being back on a French team long, long ago. He was a pretty standout player for that particular side. This is like 2016, a very long time ago. Now, here he is playing for Valiance. A pretty high-level tournament as we go straight in towards this conversion round for HAVU. They have picked up Joxic and Co. very, very easily. Joxic the first man to fall, and the rest of the A defensive crumbles all around him. Just Emmy as the last man left. CZ in his hands. Flashbang on his belt. And armor on his, well, on his person, but that's what he will find. Nothing. All 5 players stay alive for the HAVU side. Perfect. Considering they do not have to reinvest and they can keep these SMGs to get even more money out of the equation. Valiance, of course, was forced down to a basic eco, so I imagine that these SMGs, these UMPs from Otto and Alex Sib will be pushing in as scout players, and yeah, they're going straight over towards this A site, potentially to look for some frags very easily. They've got a stack going on here from Valiance. 4 players pushed in towards a very close-range aggressive angle, so if they lose these UMPs, it's not going to be a major issue for HAVU. Meanwhile, the rest of the force on rifles will just hold back towards top mid and expect anyone to push forward here. As Alex Sib and Otto are looking to do the damage and pick up some very easy money here. Oh, Otto, quick creep right there. Swings 180 for Hunter as well. Emmy and Neno, last 2 now. Shouldn't be able to do much more from here. They've got damage onto Otto, but that's all they will be able to find. And surely at this point, the T side should realize that it is an A stack. And just going to go quickly on towards the B site, get the bomb planted. Alex Sib will still peek around and find Emmy as well. So Neno is now completely without backup. Look for maybe one frag, maybe pick off Otto. That would be nice. He's something there. Oh, but the grenade's too perfect. He does actually find Alex Sib at least. So damage done, but the grenade will finish the job, and Alex Sib got more than enough out. That $1,200 with 2 kills, plus the round win bonus means that he is going to be buying into... Actually, could buy into an AWP for this round if he wanted to. No, he's going to go with the regular AK to try and jump against Valiance, who have put the AWP on Joxic. Did say I saw him back in 2016, but now I see that things haven't changed at all. He is still the main AWP for this Serbian side, and I imagine he's also going to go straight in towards mid and look for that opening frag. As you would expect, he's very good at this. Oh, was catching off a single pixel against one of the T-side players of HAVU. Sounded like he took a shot as well, so I think he also heard it as well. And that was just spotting out by Alex Sib, but Alex Sib can't quite get the spray together. Neno just about going to stay alive, just about get out of dodge. Keeps himself in play for his team, at least for a few more. A minute and 10 still left to go on the clock. We're happy to make them move, and they are centered up for the B hit right here on the apartments area. I don't know, all this utility will come pouring out from these guys in just a couple of seconds. Or not, they're actually going to go ahead and back right off instead. Interesting times here, if you're HAVU. will try and pull a fake regardless here in towards the B site, putting some utility down, prompting out a rotation, but only Neno is the man to fall. Flash wants to take down one more in terms of Zati. Yuli comes right back on towards him, shutting him down to the 4 versus 3 in the bomb. Will get planted, but Joxic still here with the AWP, stalls for a couple more seconds. Actually, that could just be enough to deny the bomb plant. And we just take down Yuli, and the bomb will eventually get planted in front of danger, but not for Connector. More for Sandwich more than anything else, and then he's still challenging low HP, 2 versus 3 as well. Hunter's got to take the brunt of the aggression right here, taking down Otto at least, spotting out Khan, but doesn't take the face, and Emmy's got the defuse kit, so he's got to try and keep him alive. He spots out Alex and takes him down, leaving it all on Khan, and Emmy just takes him out of the action. Very, very quick on it. I don't know if that AWP got a blind shot through the smoke or just managed to peek out from the other side, but either way, that's a kill, and that's a round to the favour of Valiance and Co. HAVU, however, doing a lot of money building in the last couple of rounds means that they do have more than enough to buy up with the AKs and the AWP coming out of Otto this time. 4 AK should also follow suit with full sets of utility across the board. Valiance not going to be in quite the same set of circumstances. AK picked up, and Nano will have that one for his side here. Flash on the A site to hold down the defensive with him. Joxic, very aggressive peeking towards the midline. Oh, just about gets away in time. Forced back in towards the B side to try and hold down mid control, but HAVU are setting themselves up very quickly in towards this mid position, trying to gain control of Connector as they incendiary their way out. Neno, grenade down, bullets flying. And Yuli's expecting CT aggression from Flash, or is he going to give this away? Yes, he will. And Yuli will take the opening frag for HAVU once again. So Valiance and Co. trying to take a lot of aggression, trying to see if they can fight fire with fire against the Finns, but it's not quite working out in the way that they want it to. It's Neno offering up Yuli another 1v1 again. Finally, Hunter does take down Zati. That's a 1-for-2 trade. It's truly to the favour of HAVU. The ball has been dropped at least, so there's something, you know, at least a little bit of time's sake against the T side. But outside of that, Valiance are just holding back and waiting. Man down, and all they have to do is really just hold for a defensive. They don't really need to force this out, and I advise they don't force it out because so many 1v1s given to Yuli, who is just one. And Emmy looking for a gap in the smoke. Oh, this is perfect. 2 frags. Easy peasy. Lining him up and shutting him down. Back to the man advantage of Valiance we go, but Otto gets aggressive and takes down Emmy. Meanwhile, Joxic trades with the AWP. The bomb has been dropped on the A site as well, leaving it all down to Otto, the last man left here, looking in towards Palace. Trying to find out any sort of mistake. It's just not going to happen with 10 seconds left on our clock. Joxic will peek and make it a double kill and make it a second round for Valiance. Spy coming back from both teams. Visiting a lot of investment in that last round. Very poor, destroyed money lines on both the CT and T side, so a crucial round to start taking a bit of a lead away. And any little bit you can grab is more than enough to run things together. Alex Sib taking the first on Joxic now. Does get a good trade and actually flashes his way back out to drop the bomb. That's not only a man advantage for Valiance and Co, that's also a bit of information that will prove to be valuable for them here. CTs have short control. Locking down the A site as well. One man pushed up here in the ramp room. That's Yuli. That's all the map control that HAVU currently have. They've backed out a mid. They're going to rotate back into the A setup. They've got a smoke and 2 flashbangs, of which I imagine they're going to set things up for a quick hit into the site. Khan, what do you got for us, buddy? I mean, you need to peek out and actually not going to go for the execution. They're just going to go straight in, completely blind, taking out as many players as they can. Flash traded out at the very least, but that's still a 1-for-1, and a 3 versus 2 is not what you want to be if you are HAVU, especially against this AWP of Nano, who takes the first. Can't quite flick on the walls the second, but the grenade from Khan should finish the job. But it doesn't matter because Hunter's also rotated him from mid, and he will win that fight out to bring evens. to the Valiance and Co side, and as well as that, an eco to the HAVU side. A broken economy, and if they've been keeping track, then they should be able to take control of this one. And they're going to go full anti-eco is the question. Are they going to go try and take a risk, get some SMGs out, and try and get some money for it? Apparently not. Just the 3 M4s that AK saved in the AWP from the last round as well in the hands of Joxic. Went down early, but this time he's going straight in towards the mid-control, trying to find anything he can above the T side. You can see the T side are going very quickly into this one. Very quickly down towards the apartments. Emmy's not getting any information, but he's still going to put that utility down to ensure and deny any rushes from HAVU. Now he's going to see 2 heads. He's going to be ready and waiting for this one. I think he spotted Alex as well for the second face. Flashbang in. Delay for a couple of seconds. They're all bunched up here in the open. Great utility usage for Valiance and Co and Hunter and Emmy, just waiting for this crossfire to come into effect. They're going to hear all these footsteps coming on through, and Hunter will get the first before getting traded out on towards Emmy. Hunter eventually falls to a 3 versus 3. That's 2 rifles that can get picked up. Neno also going to fall victim to the P250 of Zati, but he's going to get tagged very, very low. So damage being done on this eco, but can they turn it into a round? It's completely plausible right now. It's an AK in play on Khan, 1-shot headshot. Deagle in play on Alex Sib, another 1-shot headshot. P250 and Zati's already got himself 2 kills, and Alex Sib's going to make it just 1. Left alone, it's Joxic trying to make his way on towards the site. Did great pistol play in the pistol round, but can he do it right now when the pressure is on? No defuse kit, so he's got to work quickly, and he can't land these bullets on the Zati. He's going to back out because of it and leave a 4th to the favour of HAVU, and eco to the favour of HAVU. That's not what you want to be seeing if you're on a CT side. Valiance and Co. And now we're going to see a broken economy buy of their own. $39.50 on Joxic. Could drop a weapon out to one of his teammates. Nano can fall by, but that's it. It looks like they are going to go for it right here. The FAMAS coming out for Nano. M4 dropped by Joxic, who's going to pick it up. This is going to be a very awkward buy here from the CT side. Let's see. We're going to go finally Joxic with the AWP, Hunter with the M4. 2 CZs on Emmy and Flash, Neno, of course, with that FAMAS. Joxic peeks out, takes down Zati at least. That's a nice start from Valiance and Co. One of those key rifles out of play. If they could take this round, then they could potentially push a reset onto the T side of their own accord. Alta does take down Hunter there. I think that was a very... Did he just lock shot that through to the smoke? Alex said meanwhile will peek up and take down one more. It's an M4 out of play for Valiance and Co now. And Neno also caught off guard by Yuli. And just as quickly as the man advantage was taken by Valiance, HAVU will take control of the round. And they just run their way straight through it right here. Joxic's the last member of the AWP. Holding back from ticket booth at CT stairs. But not much more than that right here. Otto will spot him out and take him down relatively easily. Valiance and Co now up for a full reset this time. This will be an eco. The smoke bug. Oh no. Oh dear. That's a problem. Valve, please fix. Either way for Valiance, didn't really see much that they were able to do right there. It's all just thanks to the USPs they have to work with now. Can they pull a HAVU is the question. Can they reverse this round into an advantage for them off the faces of a full eco? And it is a fully fledged eco this time. There is no upgraded pistols across the board here for the CT side. Joxic would already learn the hard way of what that means. Down and out immediately to Yuli and Palace. Now grenades getting put out. I think bought one by HAVU actually. It looked like those were going to be landing in towards the truck, but got caught on that small lip there of the apps position. I think the same for those incendiary grenades. Means that actually they don't get to confidently clear that position out. They do catch off Emmy going aggressive though. 5 HP on him. 45 seconds still remain on the clock here for Valiance and Co. He eventually gets caught off by Alex Sib, making a couple of footstep noises. And Zati almost whittling down Nino to nothing. He will peek out, eventually get taken down by Khan. Zati does get the kill assist, but all to be expected at this point in time. Not a single point of damage done by Valiance and Co. I say that, Hunter does take down Zati by 30 HP. Zati will pick him off and bring the 6th to the favour of the HAVU T side. Single AWP, 4 AKs. And Valiance and Co have 5 M4s to work with. 3 rounds so far in a row on the HAVU T side. Full force buy coming in from Valiance. And limited utility across the board here for them. A myriad of smokes at least to hold off T side pushes for a couple of seconds, but not many. They've already used 2. They're using a couple of their flashbangs as well. Little them down to 3, but they still get back frags for it. Hunter takes down 2, as Otto takes down another one, and Alex Sib lines up 2. So all the work put in from short is completely dismantled. Flash also tagged up extremely low. He's got to get his frag desperately. He just can't do it. Leaving it up to Emmy as the last man left here. 1v3, M4 in his hands. Desperately looking for Yuli. On just 4 HP, there is nothing that he can really do. Flashbang over. They know exactly where he is as well, so Molotov him out, push him away, or push him out into the open. Khan will get the bomb down, eventually he will peek. Yuri spots him, sprays him, tries to take him down. And he's just fighting a losing battle at this point. Flash will go down, Emmy will be able to take down Yuli at least. But yeah, as I was saying, a losing battle. And he was going to go down. 7-3. Valiance are left to not a whole lot to work with, actually. They could force the issue, but it would be more advisable just to eco this one and get a force buy out in the next one. I say that, though, Flash has gone for the SMG. So I think that's a miss buy on his part. He'll be playing straight out in towards mid, actually going directly towards the underpass, but no one will be here. And that smoke, actually, from T-Spawn actually ended up missing. It was supposed to go in Sniper Nest, but it's landed directly down towards top mid. So if they do peek out towards middle, have a very hard time trying to gain control, especially if there's any CTs that are there. But Valiance and Co look a little bit different. Look a little bit more oddly set up than what you would usually expect. But now they are starting to wrap things up as the execution comes through from the T side on towards the connector, stairs, smoke, and the smoke jungle cross connector. And Yuli takes down Emmy to start things off. T-Side just push on through Alex, and that's just an easy spray. Hunter does take him down at the very least. That's 1. That's only 1 for 4. Hunter as the last man left. 1D could take down 1 more player. Tags up Otto twice. But that's all he will find. And even Alex Sib admitting that he was got quite lucky in that one. That's 8-2-3 to the favour of HAVU. They are looking set here on the T side. Taking the half overall, and Valiance and Co have found very little answers to the aggression being brought to the server by the Finns. I've got the double up set up out this time though. And Joxic will be playing mid to try to see if he can break him. Good starting. Nope, not to be. Doesn't even take the shot, and then also out towards mid control as well. So yeah, 2 ops towards mid. Interesting way to start things off. And now the T-Soldiers pushing towards the B site. The crossfire lock from Emmy and Hunter. Well, they will be able to get themselves 2 frags, but Hunter eventually falls, and Alex Sib trades out Emmy to a 3 versus 3. Otto does catch Joxic off close range and wins out the AWP duel. The bomb will get planted, Neno will get spotted. The second AWP yet to fire, so they don't know it's there, but I think they may be able to realise now as Flash goes falling. And Neno is the last man left alive here. In close quarters, come back with a big green gun. It's not going to happen. 3K for Otto, 9 on the board for HAVU. And Valiance have kind of been, running the same sort of setups with the same CT defaults. They're not finding a whole lot here. They're surely got to change up something drastically. take a tactical, figure it out. We seem to play the same old thing over and over again in these rifle rounds. They go Joxic towards mid, Emmy and Hunter over towards B site, and they set up the exact same setup with the one player back towards bench or in this general area here, alongside one out towards short corner. And it's the same sort of B site setup that just keeps on ending up a little bit. Well, it just doesn't work in short. Eventually, they will push one towards short, so they do have at least a little bit of variation. Actually, Flash's aggression will catch off Alex Sib, but that's all he will find. Zati quick on the trade. Good flashbang from Neno. Peeks on through, but all he has to do is get a rifle and run away. That's all he has to do. They know he's close range here, and he will just double peek back in. Got the AK out, and I don't think he can survive this one right now, no. They double peek and they're taking down. Joxic also close range with his CZ. The over-aggression for Valiance this time will cost them pretty dearly. Minute left. Oh, it takes down Joxic. Looks in for his second. Emmy desperately trying to get this kill, and indeed he does. 2 Eagles left in play. They could take down Khan and make this a little bit doable, but they've still got to deal with the fact that they've got AKs on this T side. And plenty of firepower as a result. 40 seconds will be left, and well, there it is. Emmy gives away his position. Yudi drops on through, takes him down, leaving it all down to Hunter as the last man left. Khan will get the bomb planted for default. And Hunter will come through from connector to get shut down by Yuli. That is a double kill for him. And a 10th round for HAVU, which they will be more than happy to take. Valiance, guys, what is going on? This is just, you know, the definition of madness. On the same strat over and over again, hoping for different results, but so far it is all the same here. Joxic is looking to try and vary things up. Looking towards the ace site more than anything else. The question is, will you just go straight into the connector control? No, it looks like he's going to be defending the site. No, Neno is going to be in towards connector, and Joxic will eventually take down the mid push. He's not going to quite look. Ah, no, flashbang pushes him back towards Bay. Made every piece of both sides looking in for whatever they can. Molotov goes down towards Dark. Khan gets one frag before he's taken out by Neno. Neno will stay alive towards connector stairs. Otto with a quick scope though, shuts him down. Looks in for his second. Hunter will take down Yuli. Back to a 3 versus 3 we shall go, but I will be forced to back off. Looking for another. Spots out Emmy just on the smallest gap at the top of the smoke. The bomb will get planted as a result. It's Joxic and Hunter. Both players tagged up pretty hard. Joxic looking for one frag, but he's called out right there, and Zati will shut him down. Hunter surely has to pick up this AWP and save it. There's nothing he can do in a 1 versus 3 situation. They got max loss bonus on the CT side, but it's not enough to get a full blind. Taking out Alex Sib will do a little bit of damage, but take a look at that money line from the T side, excuse me. A major obstacle to overcome if you are Valiance and co. Hunter may have done enough damage to take down Zati at least, so that's something. Well, that's got off guard as well, but again, that's damage that they won't be sweating on the HAVU side. Valiance and co. They've only taken damage, or only given damage in the last round of the half, so no need to save, no need to just no need to save any cash. Just invest everything you can right now, because it's all going to get reset in a couple of rounds. Next round, more specifically, Emmy will take down Alex Sib. Here we go, Joxic takes back Otto as well, so nice start from Valiant so far. Double peeking out towards the mid-aggression, and Joxic finally is starting to show up with the AWP. Zati takes a TK as well. That's going to be 11-4 half to the favour of HAVU. Valiant's at least holding something at the end of this one. Wasn't much though. Very, very poor performance on the CT side, and doesn't spell very good things unless Valiance and co have a ridiculous T side to bring to the table, in which case, well, fair enough, but I don't like their chances. Should be noted that they are pinned to win this one. As you can see on the screens, they got 60% on the odds. It does say HAVU have 60%, but that's completely wrong. Ignore that. It's reversed. And Valiance most definitely are not showing us that in its finest right now. HAVU set things up for their CT side. Valiance start to put some utility out to try and cross into the A site, get the bomb down. They have used the utility well enough to try and force them away. They managed to do so. The Flash going to get very, very up close and personal to try and take him down. Faked out on the bomb plot. Neno will get forced away as Zati picks off Flash. Valiance and Co are pushed back into Palace, pushed back to the back of the site. Still just over a minute left to go. Alexib takes one and the second on the flank, looking for his third. He lands it in hole. HAVU, with slightly better positional advantage, will shut down Valiance and Co, and that puts their chances of winning this match well and truly in the toilet now. As the Finns only look to roll on to the next stage of the tournament here. Again, this is a 2-to-1 matchup. The winner goes through. The loser plays the 5th match of the Swiss stage. And afterwards, well, not much you can really say about that. Alexib takes down Joksic, starts things off. Flash does get one frag on Otto. More versus 4, but HAVU still have the weapon advantage above the Valiant side. Once again, these 1-for-1 trades going very, very well. Flash takes down Khan. Yuli picks off Hunter. Really, the pistols doing their damage, and they've got an SMG to play with Flash, but they've still got a challenge against Alex. Has been doing well so far. Peeking out, trying to get a wall banger on Flash. Just about lands it. Currently top fragger is Alex Sib in the server at 20 frags, so holding off against him isn't going to be a very easy ordeal. And Emmy desperately tries to get a good shot against the likes of Zati over on short. The bomb will eventually get planted for the CT side. They'll know that it's definitely not B. Zati will try and make his way into good positioning. They've got one here towards the sniper nest and jungle. Sinuri goes down a firebox and nobody is there. Yuli now starts to peek up, looking towards the ramp area. Emily starts to take a pop shot, and Alexib knows exactly where to aim. Tags him up only a little bit as the flashbangs go through, and Alexib slowly starts to creep away at angles. They haven't accounted for Neno, though. They haven't accounted for Flash either as he sprays down the bomb diffuser, and Emmy gets Alexib as well. Flash for the 4K, and Valiance and Co will be able to steal a round back from HAVU. 12-5. Still to the favour of CT side. Alexib going immediately in towards middle line. Forced by out from Valiance and Co. They are trying to force the issue away. Alexib only landing a body shot, though, means that he's unable to get the first frag for HAVU. Valiance and Co. do lose quite an amount of HP on Neno, at least. 29 left for him. There's only a minute and 10 left to go on the clock here for Valiance and Co. You've got to play this one carefully as well, because if they lose this one, then they once again start to spiral back down into the abyss of defeat. And we have to fight their way out of a corner right now. Hunter taking a challenge on Alexib, but he's just forced further into the A site to reposition and try and take this from a different angle. He will be granted that chance relatively easily right here. Joksic also making his way in from ladder room, trying to clear out Sniper Nest, trying to get a position here in jungle. Alexib will rotate back towards the B site. Bad call considering where Valiance and Co are heading towards, but they might not be expecting Khan here. He takes down one, can't get the second though. Flash shuts him out of the action. Now it's Otto. Also going to get Molotov away from Firebox, straight out in the open. Gets a dink on Flash, but that's not enough here. Yuli also taking down Joksic, and then he takes down Alexib. A 3 versus 2. Valiance and Co picking apart the HAVU CT side, and 1 versus 3 now left for Yuli as the last man. Grenaded out, Emmy takes him down, gets himself a double kill, and brings the 6th to the Valiance and Co T side. This should also be an eco for HAVU as well. Losing 2 rounds in a row, forcing it in both. Leaves us with what should just be a basic USP buy and nothing more. Valiance just setting themselves up quickly into the A site. Slowly creeping in, realizing that no one from the CT side is here. Zati will get taken down to tick things off though. Getting some decent damage here. Alexib takes down Emmy with a USP. Just as quickly they actually managed to take down some more, and grenades just ring in from the T side. Neno and Hunter get themselves a killer piece per HE. Not as the last man left alive. Wasn't expecting much here from the CTs, and not much is what we got here. Hunter now just flashed in towards Connector. Try and finish the job against Otto. And he finds it pretty easily. 7-2. And now HAVU have a buyback here. AWP in the hands of Otto. 4 M4s other than that. The Valiants have themselves 3 AKs and an M4 and a FAMAS in the hands of Joksic. Two plays down towards mid as well. Alexib just going aggressive and Otto cover him off with the AWP. Very interesting CT default, but if it works, then it does prove to be a very valuable bit of map control. That mid control, of course. Very key position on Mirage already. Alexib will peek out and get the first tag on Neno, so a good start from HAVU to shut him down. Emmy comes up, and Neno will steal the kill away, combining together for 1, and Hunter takes down another. He doesn't expect one more man to be behind him. Meanwhile, out towards the midline, Alexib finally peeks out and takes down Neno, finishing the job that he started, turning it to a 5 on, like a 4 on 3 actually, 4 on 2 now, as Hunter takes Alexib right back out, trading him. Orb of Otto just about spots Flash. Did Flash see him is the question. The timing's so bad. Eventually he will peek out and take down Emmy, but now he's got a getaway, a dodge. He's got 14 HP. His next face will be his last against an automatic rifle. And the bomb of Joksic will go down. 2 versus 3 retake for Yuli and Otto. They may want to consider saving this one, especially Otto at the moment. HAVU only on 3 rounds of loss bonus, that is. Don't have enough money for a solid buy in the next one, so if they wanted to save the AWP and the M4, they could go for that. Else they would be for 100% conceding another round to the favour of the T side as they make their way up to 8. HAVU's lead is suddenly not looking so solid anymore. So 4-round deficit for Valiance to make up. HAVU have the AWP on Otto. M4 saved from Yuli. But pistols for everybody else here, as they have gone quiet since the turn of the new half. Setting up a default setup here. Ooh. Good shot from Zati, at least. Otto. The AWP down in towards connector, looking in towards mid, and Zati is going to see them all. He's going to call this one out. Here comes the rush, Yuli. Taking out Emmy, utility moving in towards various positions, trying to suppress the CT backup, and indeed it works because they're nowhere near retake position, and Neno and Flash take down 2. Flash puts a grenade in on towards the 3rd. Alex Sibbs down, and at this point Otto should just consider to save the AWP because Valiance and Co will have full control of this round and full control of their destiny at the moment. 9-12, it looks like. Khan looking for an exit frag. I'm going to get one against here. Hunter, not going to happen. HAVU are up 11-4 at the beginning of this half, and now only 12-9. 1 round so far, and Otto will not even hold an AWP in the mix. Joxy will get that out, and he'll be happy to hold that one. Valiance and Co may be about to pull the comeback against HAVU. Only 3 rounds to do it, and HAVU are now going to pull out all the stops. The double AWP setup in play from Zati and Otto. 3 M4s other than that in play for the CT side. And Valiance and Co are the ones this time that are building up a very, very good balance on the money line. Yuli already into the Apps position, getting a good grenade onto Emmy, 66 away. 34 HP damage on towards him. Valiance are not going to let that stop them. They're going to go straight out into the site, and Zati will get the first here from short. Hunter trades him out. Emmy takes down Uni. Zati's still kicking, however, as he shuts down Hunty from the midline. Looking for a little bit more. The grenade damage will tag him very, very low, but not low enough to get the frag. 3 versus 3 situation. The bomb still yet to make his way on towards the site. Emmy always gets caught off guard with it as well. Khan's going to get that and gets the incendiary down. Will it burn Emmy alive? No, the bomb goes down just in time, and he stays away from the fire and the flames. Joxic also making his way back in towards Apps, trying to cover off the backstab, but he's going to be focusing on Market and Short because that's exactly where they are. And HAVU are actually going to throw in the towel. They're going to leave this one be. Surely not, guys. Had this one in the bag, and Valiance and Co, with a lot of aggression and a lot of coordination on that site take, are going to force HAVU back. Saving this double up, a heavy investment, I guess you could say. That's also one more factor into it. Taking a retake with the AWP is a very difficult prospect, let alone having 2 of them. It's also a very expensive one if you lose. Now within 2, Valiance and Co. A spring of life at the beginning of this half, and now suddenly are looking like they might just be able to take it. We're about to find out here. AWPs still in play. 2 AWPs on Zati and Otto. Reinvesting back into the 2 M4s on Yuli and Alex Sib and Khan. Valiance have that single AWP of Joxic looking in for whatever he can. Our Hunter already down the midline. Sprayed away by Alex Sib. And Flash trying to set his team up for a quick hit into the site. It's Khan as the main man first. Joxic peeks on through, takes down 1 and the second. Zati and Khan going falling over the second AWP on the B or on the CT side. They're going to take down Neno, looking for Flash and does shut him down very easily done. And Joxic peeks out, gets shut down by Alex Sib, leaving it all up to Hunter, all the way on the flank, all the way on the lurk. And well out of position to do anything from here. They lock out the site, they lock out the bomb. Creeping around with a knife. Might be decent to get your AK out at this point. Oh. Takes down Yuli at least. Picks up the AWP. Can you do anything from here? It's a very risky gonna take, but if he makes it work, then this will be beautiful. 35 seconds still left, firing away. Incendiary down a firebox, trying to force someone out, but no one's hiding there. And they know exactly where he is. From CT stairs, he will try and fight his way back out the corner, picking up the M4. Spots Otto, or Otto spots him, he gives away his position, but now 17 seconds will remain. He's got to get this bomb, he's got to pick it up, get it planted for Valiance and co. Bomb down on default. Alex Sib will not go for the peek, and Hunter will get it down as a result. Now just waiting and watching. Holding back from Dark. Can he make this potential clutch work? This will be a 3k on just 7 HP. Flashbang isn't quite 100% solid. Here we go. Alex is moving in and around the danger box. Just waiting for this one. Incendiary lands in the wrong place as well. Otto doesn't have any idea. Finally, he'll challenge, and Otto will take him down. And that'll be the defuse coming in for HAVU. 13-10, so they regain their lead. They regain control of their scoreline. The money line is still in control of Valiance. They lost a round, but now they are going to have another full buy back into this one. AWP out for Joxic, 4 AKs, full sets of utility across the board. The double AWP for HAVU now. Getting themselves out of hell when it comes to their economy and this comeback for Valiance. But if they lose now, if they lose this next round, they will get reset, and Valiance and co back in a very, very good spot. Full-on reset, no money, full eco if they take down all 5 players of HAVU. Incendiary goes. Various bits of utility try and force the issue away from either side, but it won't be enough in this case. Joxic, Emmy, Hunter, Nano, all up in mid and all up looking for a fight. Nano will find the first on Zati. Flash will rotate and try and see if he can pick up the bomb. We'll cover for his teammates to pick up the bomb at the very least. Nano will go ahead and get that one. So Valiance and co have a very important hold over this round. Can they make it work is the question. They're set up for a mid play, never mind. Oh, Hunter, very, very nice indeed. 2 kills with the AK and turns the 3rd on the AWP. Alex Sib is alone and has got absolutely nothing to do right here. Got to save. And Hunter with a flank that HAVU were just not ready for at all will end up falling victim. Alex Sib close to Joxic, but Joxic's an underpass. And Alex Sib will have to save his M4 away from this one. This will be an 11th round for Valiance. HAVU will be completely reset now. Absolutely no money. No loss bonus. Oh, and he's got a good read. This will be a full-on eco for HAVU as well. 2 rounds in this whole half. Valiance have met their end of the first half scoreline, and finally someone from the CT side will call a pause. This has got to be tactical, and indeed it is. Valiance and co come into life in this last round. Or how they were just choking really bad in this last half. Take your pick. Because either way, the scoreline is as it stands, 13-11. Back within 2 of Valiance and co, and potentially now going to get themselves within 1, because as well as that, that's a double eco. No money to buy in this one. If they force pistols and they get some upgrades, then they definitely won't have enough money for the next one. 2 rounds of loss bonus. There's just no cash for HAVU to work with right now, and that's really going to put a dent in their scoreline. I have a feeling that we're going to be up 13-13 in round 27. Already Khan has fallen. Wait, did Yuli buy a FAMAS? Did he get dropped a FAMAS? Yeah, Yuli bought a FAMAS. Why? There's no armor. No utility. Legit, unless you manage to get lucky and get yourself a kill. Even then, what's that going to do? One player with a rifle. Up against 5 with rifles and armor and helmets and utility. You can't even get one-shot headshots. And no significant weapons to support them. As Valiance and Co. clear out the entire B-side half of Mirage. Shutting down Khan, shutting down Alex Sib. Otto on a flank. Okay, this might be interesting. That's the bomb as well, and there's one man also getting close here at Zati. Caught off guard, and Otto now starting to peek up, but little do they realize that they are just making their way quickly inside Yuli with this FAMAS. Now, this is where you need to shine. You go down now, and HAVU are going to be in a much worse position because you decided to force it up, and Toxic will take down Otto, leaving it all on Yuli. Last man left, Flash getting close, Yuli trying to get away. It looks like he will decide to save this rifle for the next round. A complete waste, if you ask me. Valiance will push their way up to 12 as well. Flash and Joxy will at least go together and ensure that 100% Yuli does not end up taking anything away from them now. The FAMAS is all they have to work with for HAVU. They're going to force around it is the question. Or they're going to go for a much more confident buy in the next round. Valiance don't have to do any buying. They are set right now. Yeah, they're just going to leave Yuli to go down mid. Try to see if we can get an opening frag here towards underpass. Already tagged up by the presence of the Valiant side at the top stack. Smoking, grenading their way in. Yuli's on 26 HP. He's got to make this work. Nope. Hunter from the backhand side. Straight in towards the apartment, straight down at underpass, shuts him out of the action, and that FAMAS got absolutely no value out of this one. Emmy takes one, sprays on towards the second, not quite. Eventually Flash will come through the smoke and shut him out of the action all the same, so 2 versus 4. To the favour of Valiance, HAVU have 2 USPs to play with. Maybe an AK if they can get up into ladder room, but Neno's already covering that one off. Ooh, hold on. Otto, did Joxic see him? I think he did, yeah. Challenging up on the ladder. Otto trying to get this frag, but it's just not going to happen. And Khan is left alone, alive. And a 1 versus 4. And Otto could have stalled for enough time, actually. He could have picked off Joxic to drop the bomb for a few seconds and potentially turned it into a minute if he could hold them off for long enough. But it was a long shot, if anything. It was the only shot that they had right now. Still, Joxic can have that bomb plant denied. And then will take down Khan as the last frag here for Valiance and Co. to even up the scoreline. 13 to 13. And HAVU will invest hard. Double up set up for Otto and Zati. Alex Sim also dropped his weapon. I'm not sure if they're trading between Zati and Alex for the AWP and the M4 that they respectively bought. Yeah, Alex Sim's going to take this one into the fray this time. Alex will put the AWP first straight up in, looking for a gap in the smoke. Indeed, he's found it. Valiance, this is another very good round that could push them to match point. Joxic and Nano both out towards the palace area. Looking for Khan and Otto. And Zati for that matter. Meanwhile, on the B side, it's Yuli holding down with Alex Sib. Alex Sib out towards short, admittedly, but still an ace out defensive as they flash their way in. Yuli spots out one, takes him down, but Emmy quickly on that trade, and Hunter on the A side shuts down Otto. Alex Sib goes falling, Neno trades Khan out as he takes down Hunter, leaving it all on Zati. 1v3, takes one, could connect this round towards the second, can he get it on Joxic? No, he gets away just in time. He will still go aggressive. Can he take this one frag? Yes, this is doable now. No defuse kit. So he's got to find Emmy. He's actually going to stick this one. Emmy should be able to take this kill very, very easily. And indeed, he will be able to do so. Oh, excuse me. We should be able to do so. 14-13 now. Valiance take the lead back away from HAVU. Never had it in the first place, but now they have it for certain. Three Eagles a season, a P250 is the predicament that we find ourselves in on the HAVU side. And Valiance may be able to pull this one out of the hat. 2 rounds to go to keep themselves, or sorry, I should say put themselves in the second round of the tournament. Otto will get the opening frag with that deagle, but damage being done by Khan. Emmy will finish him off to a 4 versus 4, and the mid presence from the CT side has fallen to pieces. Flash is even covering off connector, ready and waiting for anyone to peek up. And Indeed, actually take down Alexiv, tries to get the second on Khan, and it's so easy for Valiance. Maybe be able to get one more on Zati, but what does it matter now? This is it. 15-13 should be our scoreline. We'll have confirmation of that in a couple of seconds. As Emmy picks apart the last 2, making it a triple kill overall for Valiance. Hunter even overtaking Alex Siv as the top fragger, 25. That's Alex's 23. Ace this round and they would win it, and not only that, we'd get a 30 bomb from Hunter. So, round number 29. HAVU will try and push it back, but the comeback from Valiance has been godlike. Down to the mid control, HAVU will go aggressive. Khan leading that charge. Alex Sib just behind him over on the short areas. Bomb has been dropped. Hunter has that much for him. A very slow pace round from Valiance. They know that HAVU is on a full buy. $60 seconds will still be left for these guys to go in. B site is for the most part undefended. They've only got Yuli here. Awkward angle to get him at, but Alexei is also here to support, so if we can hold them off for a few seconds, we should be all Gucci. The bomb will now push its way in on the back of Flash. Emmy to lead the charge. Hunter and Joxic here to support. The AWP in play for Valiance's push into the B site. Here we go. 30 seconds left, and the utility should be pouring in. Grenade coming back from the CTs to try and stall them for a couple seconds longer. The Incendiary actually could put a little bit of pay to those thoughts, and they do have to go quick, actually. HAVU could still just about cinch this round as now we go through the Molotov going back, and actually Yuli goes ahead and leaves his position right now. Alex Sib will be able to take down the first. Joxic also on towards the site. Flash trying to look for whatever he can, trying to stick the bomb plant for the first time. Hunter gets the first, tries to get Alex Sib as well, and actually they denied a bomb plant. Not like this. Hunter and Neno, no time left, and HAVU will stay alive by the skin of their teeth. Defending the B site, leaving 15-14. One more round to overtime. A pause will come from Neno, a tactical in nature, as you would expect. This is going to be the longest 30 seconds of Valiance's life. I'll be finally finding a small amount Just maybe enough to push them to overtime. We'll find out if that is the case in a short few right now. Here we go. Round number 30, we go all the way in this particular game through regulation, potentially into overtime. The question is, will the Finns be able to hold their nerve? And will they be able to shut down the Serbians in a last chance ditch effort right here? Smoke's going out from T-spawn instantly into the map on the CT side. Smoke down towards the midline is where it will be going. Right now, they will make their way quickly in. Alex is desperately looking for this first fragment. Then it's going to get caught off guard. Knee takes it down. Can't connect it onto Joxy, but it doesn't matter because Khan's coming through. Hunter gets a flank, takes down Alexib, looks for his second, but he can't do it. It's a 2 versus 3. And the T side have crumbled to pieces, desperately trying to take control of mid. One more round for both teams. Valiance to win it, go through to round 2. HAVU to take us to overtime and keep the dream alive. A minute still left to go on the clock right here. The last 2 players from Valiance, Joxic and Flash, start to peak up. Here we go, Joxic looking in. Molotov from Flash trying to prompt out a peek, flashed in towards the connector area as Zati picks him off. It's Joxic, a 1 versus 3. Last man left for a serious clutch to end things off for Valiance. It's looking less than likely, but can he do it is the question. He's on the flank. Is he spotted by Yuli? No, he's not. Spotted by Zati, though. Gotta pick up the AWP pick. Come on, dude. Incendiary will push him out of position. He's got the bomb on his back, but it's not going to happen. We're going to overtime. Valiance come up with a comeback, but HAVU only needed a few rounds to get to this point right here, and they found them just about here on the CT side. So, unless the other casters have had overtimes, I believe this may be the first of the group. You'd have to affirm that with the official match results. I'm pretty confident this may be at least one of the first overtimes of the tournament. And actually, before I say something I'm going to later regret, let me go ahead and double check that. MR3 10K. Oh no, this is only the 3rd overtime we've had of the tournament. So HAVU forcing us back into the 3rd time we will go to step in this particular territory. Single couple of rounds now. Valiance and Co. starting things off on T side. Stomp out of a comeback right here. Can they force it back away from HAVU? That is the question. The flashbangs, these Molotovs could line up for Alex Sib as well, but Joxic is the only man of 4. He still peeks in, tries to lock it down for the likes of Hunter. Flashbang over, but he still peeks in, takes down Flash, looking for his 3rd, can't quite land it. And Yuli's still here towards the back of the bench, taking out 2 more frags. Alex Sib finishes off with a triple. And that will be the 16th, the first round of overtime to HAVU's favour. Double up going well for the Finns so far. Valiance didn't even get the bomb plant, so that means that this next buy will have to be their last unless they can find it all the way to the end. Let's see if they can do so right now. Emmy held up in towards the apartments. 2 out towards Ramp and Palace. That's Neno and Flash respectively. Neno actually find the first frag on Otto. Great start here from Valiance. As Otto goes down, Khan is left alone on the site, eventually getting backed up by Zati here with 1 M4, but that's 1 AWP out of play. Not something the T side want to pick up, but that's still a big gun out of play for the CT side. Are going a little bit too far aggressive. Alex is going to start getting a bit aggressive here. Won't find anything, as all the T's have rotated away. Here comes the first smoke. What looks to be an execution set coming in. Yuli's going to realise this as well to support his teammates. The smokes will go down towards the crosses though. Can Khan and Zati hold it down? Khan will get the first on flash. Emmy looking for Khan, takes him down, doubles down on Zati, but that's still a 2 versus 3. Still doable for the HAVU side. They just have to hold off this bomb plot. We'll get the retake together, Yuli. Spray transfer onto Emmy, shuts him down, makes this still possible for the CT side, but the flashbangs and the rest of the utility coming through. Alex on a backstab, he takes down Hunter. Now just looking for Joxic as the last man out towards default, spotted by Yuli. They know exactly where he is, and eventually he will take down Alex. Now just have to challenge up against Yuli, and Yuli will win the fight. Double kill for him, and the 17th round on the board for HAVU. They'll have more than enough to buy back in this one, losing four players, but that's enough. Double up coming out once again from Alex Sib and Otto. And 3 M4s for everybody else. 4 AKs for Valiance. Joxic can't afford to buy a rifle this time. He's got the CZ out to play at this kind of a runaway. Otto does get Neno at the first start though. Picks off the first man. Where from was that? I think that was from... No, it was from the A side. I think he was peeking up from Palace. I won 4 immediately for HAVU for a clean half in this one. Couldn't still win it out against Valiance. Emmy has other things to say though. Alex Sib goes down. Here we go, the push coming in. Yuli challenged up. Just about goes down. Zati takes down Emmy as well. Hunter with a trade. 2 versus 3 to the favor of HAVU, and they've still got Zate here. One man left. Otto peeks up, takes down Joxic before he goes forward, and leaving it all on Hunter. 1 versus 2. Bomb on his back. 35 seconds left, and he's actually backing off. Is he going to go run all the way to the A site? Does he have enough time for this? He actually does. But he's not. He's actually going to pull the double fake. He's going to go right back around to short. And now look in for Zade. Will he find him is the question. 10 seconds left. He's got to get on the site. He's got to plant it. And now you'll know Zade's going to peek. Easy shot for the head. 18-15. HAVU. An easy first half of overtime to bring things together on their CT side. Hunter. Well, unlucky for him in this particular case. Would have been a 4K clutch if he won that round, but Valiance and Co now need to take 3 in order to go to second overtime. It's going to be extremely difficult for them. Here we go. Once again, the 4 buys will come out. Didn't see much of the double ult from Valiance and Co. in that, or in regulation of their CT side. 15 to 18. Single up from Otto as well, or Otto as I like to call him. Newly managed to take the lurk position over on Palace, trying to shut down any early aggression to kick things off. Passive mid control by the HAVU T side. That's what they need to find right now. I've got to deal with Hunter though, very, very close. Flashed in, taken down by Otto though. And that is the start of the end. 4 more kills and HAVU would have made it to the second stage. Bomb still dropped. Got lots of options to work with. Valiance and Koa down a man though. $50 seconds left. Emmy. Oh, Emmy. Emmy, lad, are you really going to make this work? He's going to hear all that utility getting tossed, and he's going to try to run straight into the eye of the storm. This is huge. Alex Sib gets shock sick. Emmy's up for loads. 1, 2. Can he make it 3? No, he's caught off guard with utility. He throws the incendiary. Cuts himself off from HAVU. But it opens up a chance for his remaining teammates over on the CT side of the map to try and peek on through. Yuli will still get 1 and the second. Never mind. The flank is all for naught. And HAVU will claim the map. 19 to 15. A flawless overtime to go to the second stage. And what a potentially really good round that could have been. But unfortunately, it's not to be. Valiance will have to fight through in the last remaining teams in 2-2. Racing off against who will find that out, I think, in the next couple of days. But for now, that's been it from us here at Starlight. That's been it from us here at the Bets.net Challenger Series. If you did enjoy today's match, and you can hit the ! caster command, and you can get my particular Twitter, and you can follow me in all the stuff that I'm doing in particular. So, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for joining me. And hopefully, I'll see you